Dennis Nottingham, broker owner, REMAX Advanced Realty, and the Indy Home Pros team. Today, episode 2, Realtors in Rams, getting ribs. Today we're going to be picking up Dana Wright. She's been with the Indy Home Pros team for several years now. She is consistently one of our top selling realtors. I'm excited to be spending time with Dana today. Today we're going to be in the 2015 Dodge Ram 6.7 liter supercharged turbo diesel pickup truck. So here we go. We're going to go pick up Dana and see what she's got to say.
Hello, this is Dana.
Hey Dana, it's Dennis. How are you today?
Good. Sun's shining. I'm good.
Oh, that's awesome. I was just checking in to see if you're still available for lunch today.
Always ready to go to lunch.
Okay, good deal. I'll be by here shortly to pick you up and we'll get moving.
All right. I'll be waiting.
All right.
See ya.
Hey Dana, how are you?
Good. What's up?
Glad you wanted to spend time with me today and go get lunch.
Yeah. Yes.
What an awesome day. It's been a good 2 weeks.
It's been a great 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm just thankful that the heat kind of, or the humidity has went down.
Yes.
Today's a little more humid than it had been.
I tried to escape to Michigan and it was just as hot there.
Oh, cool.
It's fun.
All right. So welcome to my 2015 Dodge Ram pickup truck, a 6.7 liter Cummins powered diesel engine.
Say that 3 times real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dana, I'm just going to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Remind me, you've been with the Indy Home Pros team how long?
3 years.
And then how long have you been in real estate?
4 years in December.
Wow. What a roller coaster, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So just tell me, what kind of drove you into real estate? Maybe why?
Well, yeah. I've always been in the home market doing things, 2 homes, 4 homes. So I had a window treatment business years ago and left that to start a business with my husband in used waste oil. Lost him, dropped the business, sold it, got out of it, and then didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. So after,
well, that's like all realtors, right? No one really
they never know. Yeah, they never know. So
I knew day one that I wanted to be in real estate, right?
Right. No. And I had rental houses. I've still got rental places, and so I should have just listened because my husband told me 25 years ago, you should be a real estate agent. Of course I said, I don't want to work nights and weekends.
Right.
And I pick and choose.
Yeah. So I'm kind of curious. So you've got some rentals.
Uh-huh.
Now, I know we've kind of talked about that a little bit. You've got a kind of a neat setup there with your Airbnb.
Yeah, years ago we put a mother-in-law suite on the back of our house, and I had always rented it out as a long-term. After my husband passed away, I rented it out as a long-term stay for 2 years at a time for Rolls-Royce employees, subcontractors. And
that's a good idea.
My last one was a little bit of a scare because he had bugs in his head. So he put...
Like literally or just hypothetically?
Yeah. He had... He had a phobia. And so
gotcha.
he put diatomaceous earth all over the apartment, and it took me a lot of money and a lot of time to clean it out, and ended up having to have a restoration company come in. And so my son said, Mom, Airbnb. So I said, okay. So I did that starting in July of last year, and I haven't had any openings since then.
That's just amazing.
It is amazing. And I went to Superhost immediately, and I love it.
Well, that's cool. So,
Whoa.
All right, Dana, you know how I always talk about real estate, you know, and I always tell all the agents that come to the office that real estate is a marathon and it's not a sprint.
Correct.
And so one of the things that's been great about you is that you've been able to, year after year, your sales volumes keep going up. So what's your secret?
I've always been a consistent person. So I strive to build and not just like grab as much as I can. I build and I do it in a method where I create something that works for me, whether it be letters, so a letter to my buyers on what's next, or here we're getting ready to close and here's what to expect. I do a lot of spreadsheets, I have checklists, so I do those kind of things so that eventually as I build, I have these things in place. It serves me. So I don't feel like as I'm taking on more business, it's any harder. So I look at what I've done and I'm thinking, I'm not really that busy. I feel like I can do more. I think what happens is they get overwhelmed because of the workload of the doingness. And they become so much about the doingness that they lose sight of what they love, which is taking people out, showing the homes. And I think for me, it's really not about sales. It's about the relationships I build with people. This business is not really sales. It's really about relationships that you create with people and the long term that you hold it together. And now I'm seeing the rewards of that because I'm now getting a lot of referrals from my clients, from my friends, and it's really paying off.
So the key is do a good job.
Yes.
It's not really sales, but just staying on top of it
consistently,
and then following up with past clients.
Correct. Consistently.
No, that's good. That's good. And I think a lot of agents, they seem to, you know, it's like they come out of the gate and they're sprinting to the finish line and they do really well. They might do well for 6 months, 8 months, but then it is a marathon, and it does have its ups and downs.
Yes, it does.
And so just because you close the house with a client, it's key to continue that relationship, not just when they purchase that home, but to continue that relationship.
Correct.
So.
And I always set goals. My goal was, you know, in the beginning was like, oh, I want one of those where it's me and me, where I have the buyer and I have the seller. So I accomplished that. And then the next thing was, I want to do a new build, and I did that. And then I want to do a new build and sell the home they're in. And then I want to do, and I just keep setting goals for myself and keep hitting those. So I'm really in competition with myself all the time.
No, that's good.
I'm always setting a goal for myself, always. So I think that's really what it is. And I just like the thought of staying busy and, you know, helps your mind, keeps you going.
Sure.
Kind of stuff.
So, you know, kind of leading into this, real estate can be stressful, and it can be time consuming, and it can be all of those things. So what are some of the things you do in your off time? Like what's Dana like to do?
Well,
besides sell out.
Yeah, right. I have a ton of friends, so I hang out with lots of friends. We go to music festivals in the summertime. I travel. I love to travel. Took a trip to Vegas in the spring. Headed out to Michigan earlier this year. Just a couple weeks ago, last week actually, and then gonna go to Savannah in a couple weeks, and just take little short trips just to go see the United States. That's really what I want to do. Just see what's around, and then I really love spending time with my grandson. I really enjoy him.
How old is your grandson?
He's 3.
Okay.
So he's a lot of fun, and he's probably the light of my life. He just really brings a lot of joy. So he's fun.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Dana. So we are going to Pit Stop Barbecue in Brownsburg, Indiana.
Eric's place.
Yes. So one of our agents, Eric Cottingham, owns the Pit Stop here. So we're going to stop in there and get some ribs. What do you think? Or maybe not ribs, but I'm getting ribs. I don't know what you're getting.
I don't either, but
Okay.
he has great food. They have really good food. I've been here several times.
Awesome. All right, Dana, we're at Pit Stop Barbecue here in Brownsburg.
Yes.
You tell me, what do you think you're going to get?
All right, Dennis, I'm going to do it. I'm going for the ribs.
Well, yeah, I don't even know why we have this open.
I know.
Get
I mean,
ribs, right?
yeah,
All right.
yeah. Let's do it.
Good enough.
All right. You up for it?
I'm up for
Let's
it.
see. I'll be taking some home, I think. I don't think I can eat them all. I know you can, though.
Yes, yes.
Cool. I'm ready.
Oh,
Nice spread.
yeah.
Ooh. All right, which kind you want? It's
Well, I'm
original?
gonna go original.
All right. Dennis, you got a lot of food there.
Really?
Looks like a keto diet.
Yeah. Yeah. What is your biggest challenge in real estate today?
Right now, I think it's people just staying true to their word, and once you talk to them about putting their home on the market or being their agent for buying a home, is keeping them with you, because there's so many out there that'll talk them in. Yeah, loyalty. That's it. Loyalty. It's crazy right now. I've experienced it twice in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But the truth is,
Do you think the internet plays into that?
yeah. Well, that, and people think they're going to get a little bit more if they, another agent's telling them, I'll give you more percentage off or whatever. But then I always talked about what we as REMAX agents or what Indy Home Pros value is. And I really have to think, Dennis, are those really clients I want to work with? If
Right.
we're already starting out this way, and my answer is no.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't line up with my values, my core values. It's good they show their colors then.
Sure.
So yeah. Yep.
Well, Dana, I really appreciate going to lunch with me. So, what'd you think of the ribs?
I love them. That food was amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, it was good. I want to thank Pit Stop Barbecue in Brownsburg for hosting us today there, and
putting our names on the billboard.
that's right. We were on the billboard.
That's us.
And thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Hey, thanks, Dennis.
I had fun.
Anytime. It was fun. And we got cupcakes.
And we got cupcakes.
Woo!